Hey guys, it's Steve-O. I want to do a quick unboxing video of my new Samsung Galaxy Book that I received courtesy of the Insiders. What I received is a 12-inch version. As you guys know, there are 4 versions of the Galaxy Book. This one happens to be the 12-inch, as I mentioned earlier, the 256 gigabyte Wi-Fi only. Before I get into the unboxing, I just want to do a quick review of the specs so you guys know what you're getting. So what you'll see here, just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing, is it's the Windows 10 Home 12-inch Super AMOLED display, 7th Gen Intel Core i5 7200 processor, 13 megapixel autofocus rear-facing and 5 megapixel front-facing camera, 8 gigs of RAM, followed with 256 gigs of ROM. Now this unit also has the ability to add 256 gigabytes micro SD card, which in turn will double your memory. Of course, Wi-Fi, S Pen, and the keyboard cover are also included, as I mentioned before. So let's take a quick look. So what you'll notice too when you're looking at the box, really nice presentation, as Samsung always does. So let's just take a look. Okay, so the first thing you've got here is the Samsung Galaxy Book itself. I want to be real careful getting it out. Obviously, you don't want to turn that upside down and drop it, so I'm going to put that to the side. And let's take this out here. What you have here is going to be your Samsung Galaxy Book keyboard cover. We'll get into that in a minute. You'll see that you've got your S Pen here. You've got your Quick Start Guide. You've got your USB-C cable and your brick. Other than that, there's also going to be your tab to install your S Pen onto your keyboard, and then some extra S Pen tips. Probably saw that with the Samsung Note series. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so I'm going to get the Galaxy Book out first. Kind of a nice soft feel to it. Really nice presentation. I think Samsung does a really nice job with that. So let's see how we can get into this sucker. Let's see here. This is the silver version, as you guys can see. Let's flip this thing over. You guys notice it's it says right there, Core i5 7th generation. Really nice unit. Black. You'll notice that the bezels all the way around. You'll see the front-facing camera there, the Samsung display. Of course, in the back there's your rear camera. Here you'll see the 2 USB-C spots there, which I did notice on the 10-inch version there was only 1, so at least the 12-inch version does come with 2. There's going to be a speaker there. There's going to be your port for your 3.5 millimeter jack. This is going to be, of course, your connection when you put your keyboard on. This right here is going to be where you'd put your micro SD card, and of course there's going to be another speaker. Up front here, you're going to notice there's your power button right here, and then there's going to be your volume toggle switch. I'm guessing high and low. And again, I think another speaker. Okay, so then let's take a look at the actual keyboard case itself. Okay, so nice, kind of rubbery feeling. Very similar, I think, to a lot of keyboard cases. Inside, nice little foam pad. Flick that to the side. You'll see that it's got nice, feels good on the hands. You got your trackpad here. You'll notice there's NFC right here, which one thing I did notice about this unit is that it does allow the Samsung Flow, which will help unlock your cell phone with this unit by tapping the back of your Samsung phone to this. And that's something I'm probably going to get into with the real review, the full review. So in putting this thing together, you'll notice that what it's going to do is just going to like the Surface Pro, is just going to kind of magnetically lock into place. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend that to the side. You'll see that, just bend it a little back in the, oops, bend that. Sorry about that, guys. No editing. You'll see that if you put that to the back, that helps it stay up. So here's what it looks like, and I'll kind of back the camera up just a little bit because I want to push it forward so everyone can see what it looks like. But it looks really nice. I mean, the keyboard feels good. The keys are nice to touch. Like I say, the trackpad. Again, I think adding the extra USB port is nice because you can charge your device while adding in something for maybe a external hard drive or even a flash drive. That's kind of a nice add-on. So anyway, what I also want to do too before I close out this open box review is to show you a comparison between the Galaxy Book to the iPad Pro and the Surface Pro to kind of give you an idea of how all three look together side by side. So this right here is going to be your Surface, as I mentioned. What I've got here is a iPad Pro. It does have a Logitech keyboard on it, but you'll notice that it's kind of big. It's kind of thick, but I want you to see how much thinner the if I can do this right, how much thinner the Galaxy Book is to this iPad Pro. You also see too, like side by side, if I can kind of get, it's kind of hard based on my angles, but you can see how much thicker that iPad's going to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the Surface Pro for you guys to take a look at that. So this is the Surface Pro 4, and you'll see that these are almost identical in both width and height. In fact, let me just get the iPad out of the way just because I think that it's just not even fair to compare these two. So in terms of portability, I think that everyone would agree that while the 10-inch is probably more portable, this 12-inch just isn't going to be that bad. Easy to get in your backpack or your book bag or something, but you'll notice just how thin these things are. Now, one of the advantages, obviously, the Surface Pro is that it comes with your usual USB port, whereas just the, and of course, a micro SD slot. Whereas the Galaxy Book has the two USB-C ports. Now, one thing you can purchase from Samsung is the multi-port adapter. Unfortunately, I think it's a little on the high price side. It's $90 for that. You might could find it cheaper elsewhere. I do know that there's been some other reviewers that have some other ones that just go USB-C to the standard USB, and I think those you can pick up on Amazon for maybe $15-20. But all in all, I think that it's just identical in size to the Microsoft Surface Pro. Like I say, I think this is a really nice unit. One other thing too I want to do before I close this video out is to compare the Surface Pro pen to the S Pen. So you'll notice that really you'll see this is your Surface Pro pen on my left and the S Pen from the Galaxy Book on my right. I think you'll see that they're almost identical. The Samsung pen is obviously a little shorter. Both feel great in the hand. One of the advantages I do like about the Microsoft Surface Pro is that it's magnetic, and so it just sticks right to the side. So, for example, if I'm just traveling somewhere, I can just pop it on the side, which I think you guys already know about. Whereas with the S Pen, unfortunately, you'll see that it's just not magnetic. So you're going to have to use this loop that they provided right here and attach it to the keyboard on the underside right here. So that's going to be the only way to do it. But I think the real test is going to be is opening it up, getting it set up, and running a few programs, checking out the S Pen, run a wide variety of programs and see if there's any kind of lag, and just see in general how it runs. I'm really excited to get this, so I wanted to thank Insiders for the opportunity to give this a test run on the Galaxy Book. I have every intention of keeping this bad boy just because I love gadgets. But at any rate, if you guys have any questions, just hit me in the bottom. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions about the unit, and I look forward to using it. Y'all have a great rest of the evening.